Guys, it is me, Shara. I am back. These videos are kind of out of order because I missed the initial exchanges on the Lost Lineage swap. And so Miss Diane was nice enough to exchange with me, and three of us got together and did a swap, and she sent me the 1700 to 1750 and the 1750 to 1800. And guys, you've got to see these. She made the outside out of I call them manila folders, just regular file folders. I'm not sure if that's the proper name for them or not. And let me see if I have them in the right order. This one is the 1700 to 1750. Check this out. It says rebellion to tyrants is obedience to God, Benjamin Franklin. And it says, ye old tale of Joshua Bartholomew Jenkins, born into ye world 25th of June 1715, raised by God to heaven 16th of October 1780. And she has these beautiful little cutouts here. And she has a wonderful story about him here, about his life. Let me see. I'm going to actually have to move it to be able to read it to you because the print is small. But I will put these pretties under here for you to look at while I read it. It says, Joshua, born on a farm in rural Pennsylvania on June 25th, 1715, the second of 10 children of Noah and Hester Jenkins. Little Joshua loved hearing his elders tell stories as they sat huddled around the fireplace in the evening. When he was just 5 years old, he begged the local minister to teach him how to read. So, of course, the first stories he devoured were those in the Bible. Joshua told his mother that one day he would be a great writer. As he grew older, he dreamt of moving to Philadelphia and working for a printer. One day he told this to his father. He yelled at him for having such stupid ideas in his head and told Joshua he would go nowhere, that he would stay on the farm and work hard every day just like he did. His father then threw all of Joshua's books into the fireplace. Joshua was only 14 at the time, and he decided to run away. He kissed his mama goodbye, and she gave him her life savings, which was less than £1 sterling. He promised her he would write to her, and he left for Philadelphia. It was the dead of the winter, and soon Joshua was freezing and hungry. Along the way, he met kind people who gave him food and allowed him to sleep with the animals in their warm barns. When he reached the bustling colonial city of Philadelphia, he found a hotbed of activity. A tavern owner hired him to do odd jobs for 1 pence a week, including serving beer to the wealthy patrons. One of them was a rotund fellow who drank a lot, yet spoke with great authority. He was young Benjamin Franklin, who happened to need apprentices. Franklin created many very important publications of the time. On December 19, 1732, his Poor Richard's Almanac for 1733 was published. It consisted of calendars, weather predictions, proverbs, and advice for planners. Young Joshua worked by his side, learning the business quickly and moving up the ranks. Franklin then started the Pennsylvania Gazette, one of the colony's first and best newspapers. He named Joshua a top manager and gave him a huge pay raise to follow the politics and news of the day. This promotion allowed Joshua at age 25 to buy a beautiful townhouse and marry the witty, charming, and lovely society lady Rachel, I think that's Damaris Gilbert. They had 3 children, a son, Joshua Jr., and daughters, Millicent and Priscilla. Joshua Bartholomew Jenkins lived a full life and enjoyed the excitement and politics of being in Philadelphia at the time. He transitioned to heaven on October 16, 1780, after contracting consumption. And I should have worn my glasses before I started reading that, guys, but I had to go downstairs to get them, and I was lazy. Look at all these beautiful pictures that she did here, and she autographed them for me and put her the year. And, oops, let me put all the inserts back in. She did the little tuck spot to hold them, and she put, you know, a photo of Ben Franklin here. And this fold out sheet has some information about Ben Franklin and the Poor Richard's Almanac, and I am so glad, since I am, you know, I've said many times I love history, so this is just fabulous. In fact, down on my shelf I have a biography about Ben Franklin that I've read a couple of times, that now that I've got this, I'm probably going to pull out and read again, just because she's sparked my interest in it again. Now this is the second one, and this is from 1750 to 1800. Love this little scrap here. And this is Mercy Griscom Morrison, April 1st, 1750 to January 29, 1801. And this is a photograph of her with her name written under it. And it says, this artist's depiction of Betsy, oops, I'm sorry, I've got two stuck together. There we go. This is an actual photo of Clarissa, Betsy's daughter, in old age. And then this is Betsy Ross, or an artist's depiction of her presenting George Washington with the first American flag. And tucked in this are various pieces. I don't want to pull everything out because I want to read you this little, oh, there's something on the back of this one. Mercy claimed all her life that this small scrap of fabric was the remnant used to make the first flag of the United States of America. Check that out. Is that not a cool detail? Mercy and her younger sister Patience moved from Boston to Philadelphia to live with their aunt after their mother Sarah died in childbirth. Their father Elijah married a girl just a couple of years older than Mercy, and the new stepmother preferred that his daughters live elsewhere. Elizabeth, Aunt Betsy as she was known, and her husband John Ross were successful upholsterers. They also made flags and sails for ships. Both Mercy, age 14, and Patience, 12, were talented seamstresses, so Aunt Betsy was eager to have them come to work for her. They knew they were also to find suitable husbands. Mercy married Samuel Morrison, a nice young man who also worked at the Ross factory, and they set up their household near to Aunt Betsy's home. Patience eventually found her a fine husband as well among the workers. Even after marrying and starting a family, Mercy continued to work with Aunt Betsy. It was an exciting time to be in Philadelphia, with rumors of independence and war looming. After war broke out, the Ross family turned their attention to helping to sew and repair uniforms, making tents and blankets, and stuffed paper tube cartridges for the Continental Army. Betsy's first husband died when he was assigned to guard munitions, and there was an explosion. It is believed that Aunt Betsy was the beautiful widow who distracted a British officer, turning the tide for the colonials in the Battle of Trenton in 1776. She married twice more before passing away at the ripe age of 84. Betsy Ross, of course, is known for creating the first red, white, and blue flag of the United States with 13 stars and stripes for George Washington, our nation's first president. Both Mercy and Patience recounted how they helped sew the original American flag and countless others for the fledgling country during those historic times. Mercy always kept a small scrap of fabric attached to this memoir that she claimed was from the same bolt of material used for that first version of Old Glory. I just love these. Thank you so much, Miss Diane. I'm going to start putting my pieces together, and I just love these. So guys, if you get a chance, you really should join in with our junk journaling group. I'll try to figure out how to put a link below, and if not, you can contact me either on Facebook, which I know how to send you a link to it there because it is a Facebook group. And you want to do paper crafting, this is a great group of ladies. I don't know if we have any gentlemen in the group or not, to be fair. But if we don't, I'm sure we would welcome one. So if you'd like to join in, the more the merrier. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.